Hello, all you mindful adventurers. You will notice another video. And of course, I did not find my tripod, so I'm still going with the bouncies. Hope you don't mind. I thought I would do a little experiment for Wednesday's post. I have just turned on the camera, nothing in mind of what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it. I just thought that I would talk for just a minute. I'm then going to turn off the camera. I'm going to spend 5 minutes in quiet meditation of the beautiful trees and nature behind me, and then I'm going to come back and finish up. So, how goes your week of using filler words or not using filler words, of being mindful of what you're saying? There's been some wonderful comments online that I have really enjoyed reading that have really gotten me thinking about my own practice as well too, about words that I am using as filler speech. The things like and like and so and anyway and all of those, they are pretty evident when we use them. You know, if somebody's giving a speech, I don't know if you've ever played the game, if you count how many times you say I can watch them and, it's like, Yeah, okay. Anyway, it is, I think, more of a problem when we focus on filler speech. Filler speech being that stuff that we say just to fill the space, to fill the quiet. On that note, I'm going to go find my quiet. I'm going to get in touch with my truth, come back and see if I can stop pausing, see how my words flow. Namaste. 5 minutes of quiet reflection. 5 minutes seems like so little, but so much. You'll notice I have on my coat and gloves. It's a little bit chilly here in Indiana. I spent the first 2 minutes thinking about if I should adjust my hair for this video. Thinking about the neighbors and if they were going to come out while I was recording this. Thinking about the kids inside playing the Wii and if they were going to come out. I spent the next 2 minutes acknowledging those thoughts, noticing them, seeing that they were arising, trying not to judge them or be concerned with what I look like in this video. I probably went over 5 minutes, but I spent the time after that just listening. Listening to the squirrel that just climbed up that tree, the few remaining birds that are chirping around here, and allowing myself to listen to the thoughts that arose. I set an intention, allowing myself to think about filler words and filler speech. I can speak to myself, but I want to speak to 2 particular groups of people who might be listening to this. I actually fall in both. I'll start by addressing the non-confident. My mind's jumping. I hear the dogs in the background. I acknowledge this, and I move on. I address the non-confident group. Those people who have fears of what others are thinking, what they're saying, if we make an action, how they might react. To us, I ask, can we start with being okay with silence? When we're speaking, talking to a friend, a coworker, can we allow ourselves a moment of silence when a question is asked or a statement is made, in which to connect with our truth? Instead of immediately thinking of what the right answer might be, can we allow ourselves the discomfort of the silence to find our answer? The second group I speak to are the confident ones. the ones that go out blazing in the world, knowing that somehow, some way, we're going to make our mark. We know what we're doing. To us, I ask, can we be comfortable with silence? Can we be comfortable in those moments of not knowing? Can we allow ourselves to admit that perhaps our expectations aren't our path? That mystery, the unknown, that's our path. As certain as we might be that we know the answers of the world, can we allow ourselves a moment in the silence to consider what else might exist? Filler words, filler phrases, filler speech, your comments have all gotten me reflecting upon this. I think I will find it quite interesting, as you might already, to watch this video and see the difference between my speech prior to allowing myself to connect and my speech after. It reminds me of the comment that was left about thinking of how someone else might watch us in our speech, allowing ourselves to be with that. Cheryl, Christine, Brianna, and Donna, thank you for your comments this week. I hope I haven't forgotten anybody thus far. To everyone else, whether or not you comment, I hope that you are finding your own practice. I hope that leaving no trace, or using your non-dominant hand, or being aware of your filler speech is giving you some sense of mindful awareness of your own life. That's what this is all about, isn't it? Please feel free to continue your practice in the way that feels right for you. Please feel free to share with us whatever arises, whether it's this isn't working for me, or I had the biggest revelation. Regardless. So many noises around me. I acknowledge them and come back to myself. Back to the kids, back to life, back to what is. I wish you the same. Namaste.